The information that you get about me is may not be 100% accurate, but let me come out with it. It's I'm indoors. Yeah, I am indoors. It's artificial light around me, but I got these shades on. Now let me explain, bro. This boy Rod is about to make his viewers read, bro, live on stream. Live on stream. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Personally, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't take it, bro. Like, I'm the reason you still push it. I'm the reason you get all this, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm part of the reason. I contribute to the reason that you still are a creator, doing your thing. Why would you want to embarrass me, trying to have me read live on stream in front of all these good people? And so therefore, I'm not trying to see the disaster that's about to come out this here video, right? But I feel like it's about to be a lighthearted one. Might be a humorous one, right? And, you know, the humor is all in the name of good vibes and fun. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all know the narratives about the fact that Gen Alpha is struggling to read. I don't know what generation, majority of Rod's audience is. We're here to find out. You know what I'm saying, let's see if these boys can read. Let's see it.
Senator got it done to my home is this cash. I had to argue with niggas, you pay no man. Heard me pack on you boys, I ain't telling no lie. Yeah, lie. To me once, can't never fool me again. Don't hate the messenger, man, hate the scene. When one thing about facts is when they hit you, feel no pain.
One, two, one, two, one, two. Yes. Finally got to my unmute button. Literally, I have to get to minimizing a whole bunch of things before we get to, before you get to hearing my voice. From playing the intro to minimizing that and going to going to the web browser that I use to play the background music. Oh, that, minimize that, come back, you view my OBS backup, you know what I'm saying, minimize that, go on the video, introduce that, zoom in, oh shit. I need like better operations, you know what I'm saying. So Rod is testing his viewers reading skills. Yes, I actually salute that. I actually think it's a great idea. It's a smart idea to get kids indoctrinated. Why would I want to use that word? But you know what I'm saying? Get kids engaged into just attaching to reading, whether they like it or not. Because at this point, I feel like that is what saved a whole lot of the generation that actually got to being able to read. The fact that they had to go through points where they, it needed to happen whether they liked it or not. Especially, man, considering the education system, right? The schooling system, it has changed over the times, right? Over the years, I feel like parents have gotten more lenient in terms of molding their children into what society would deem decent enough, right? Be a functioning human being. The teachers, right, at schools, I think, like, people are just being lenient, people are soft, and so therefore obviously these kids are going to do what they want to do, which is not read, right? So therefore now what you can do is that, because a whole lot of people are into just like online slop, right, streaming, maybe content creation, you know what I'm saying, you like watching all this stuff instead of focusing on the necessary skills to develop out of this life, right? He's like, if you're my viewer, you are here with me right now, I'm gonna test your reading skills, and if you suck, you're banned, right? Imagine the whole internet thought like this. If you can't like I don't care what you do on this here internet, right? I don't care what you do, what type content you do, right? But have like certain moments, man, where you like, let's read. Like, I don't give a fuck, you in politics, you in financial content, you just like, goy slop, you into just like I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just stop and read. Like, engage in some reading with the audience. And if they can't read, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because now they'll have no choice but to stay out of to get locked out of the internet. Now they have no choice but to go read. And then once you sharpen those skills, you come back, you know, look at that. There you go. Society literally gets smarter through. Right? Telling you, bro. So yeah, like this is like that's where it led my mind to. So W idea from Rod. Let's hear the like his next reader, I guess. By the way, yeah, part two alert. I had
She
to
said,
point it out. What? Why did she say that?
yeah. I love you, Kayla. Love.
But yeah, by the way, he just banned a reader, Kayla, bruh, and she was actually not too bad, right? But yo, she was not too bad on the first piece that she was reading, which was a Moby Dick piece. God, why do I keep freaking spamming that? I like, yo, I'm gonna have to edit that out. I think it's the 4th time. Please, YouTube, please. It's the name of a book though, right? You think they're gonna trip up? Yeah, so it was a Moby piece that she read, and then she came back and read some regular Harry Potter things, but she butchered the Harry Potter stuff. I'm like, nigga, what? That's crazy. You were supposed to. I was expecting you to butcher the Moby stuff.
This her soft launch into GZF though.
So yeah, long story short, she got banned.
We looked at her DM, then she spoke to us today. Really big day for Kayla. We love you. It's $75 on the line now.
75.
I had shoes on. I lost my shoes. I lost my shoes.
What's up, bro? Get to it, bro.
I was taking my shoes off.
All right. The thing is, I don't ever watch like raw streams, right? The whole raw stream. I don't watch the whole thing. It's usually like clips when we find out things about streamers. So that's why I'm actually getting like kind of, you know, what's this? What's the word I'm looking? Agitated? No, not agitated. Restless, maybe.
I see a nigga on the iPhone.
Get to the reading, man.
Bro, this Kai iPhone big as in the cam like this. I'm thinking of filming me. I'm like, yo. Bro, it's just Kai. That shit weird. Fish. Shoot. Saying, yeah, you wanna go, Kai? Alright, let's see what's up, Kai. Yo, Kai, you ready?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you zoom in, bro, because I don't got my glasses. Them Jones broke.
Alright,
It's glasses money.
Get your glasses, bro.
Alright, we're gonna do you chapter 2. The start at chapter 2, Harry Potter book, alright?
Harry Potter?
Until the timer stop.
Alright.
You ready?
I bet. Let's
It's only
do it. Let's
it's
do
1
it.
minute.
Hold on, zoom it in more. I really can't see, so I'm about to be close as shit.
More.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Let me know when y'all ready.
Alright, chapter 2. Alright, let's get it. Go.
Early 10 years had passed since the Doyers.
Oh, you're on the way, Rod. We cannot see because of your big ass corner, dog. Taking up a lot of space up there. Number one, you took up my space. That's my corner. Number two, taking up a lot of space. I wanted to read first, right? I can't read because you're.
Had woken up to find their nephews on the front step, but private drive had
Private?
hardly changed at all. The
Oh, it is
sun
private.
rose on the same
No, it's
tidy
not.
front gardens and lit up the brass number 4 on Dorley's.
Whoa! It's like that automatic ban. Man, you playing games, bro? You read that. Bro, you playing games, bro. You read that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought it was private. But you know, it's spelled Privet, right? Private is what? Private. So it's privet, right? Privé. But it's like it's got a capital P. So it might be a place. It might be like a noun, like either place of a person, thing, like a person, a place that's important, whatever. Maybe a city, whatever. Right? Privet drive, right? Even the drive after that has a capital D. So might be some of those, and hey man, come on, like fifth grade level reader obviously would not be able to distinguish those kind of things, right? Bro, come on, lock in. Next.
He know how to read. That just not up to par. Not high school. We need high school level. Fav, you ready, Fav?
If next. Man, let
Learn
the
how
boy
to just,
read.
like, read generally, and then it'll go past that.
Exactly.
You ready, Fav?
Yeah, hold on.
Because another thing, reading generally just like it sharpens the vocab too. Right? It sharpens the vocab too. And it familiarizes you with like the words that like you would come across on these books. Right? It would okay, let me not go.
Okay, let me zoom in. Okay.
Alright, bet. Hold up. Let me take you to the top. Alright, chapter 3. Top of chapter 3. Let's do it.
Still
You
on
ready?
Harry
3,
Potter?
2, 1, go.
That's crazy.
The escape of the Brazilian bow concentrate. Hold on, so sorry. Earned Harry his long ever punishment. Do not ban me. But by the time he was allowed out of his cupboard again, the summer holiday had started, and Dooley had already broken his new video camera, crushed his video control airplane, and first time out of his
Remote, not video.
racing book. Where are you going? Knocked by old Mrs. knocked by old Miss Figs as she crawls.
The Privé Drive. That's probably Privé Drive. Cross Privé Drive. Yeah, she crossed that. It might be a town. Like name of a statue.
Pivot Drive on her crutches. Harry was glad school was over, but there was no escaping Dooley gang who visit the house every single day. Pierce, Dennis, Malcolm, and Gordon were all big and stupid, but as Dooley was the biggest and stupidest of the lots, he was the leader. The rest of them were all quite happy to join in Dooley's favorite sport, Harry hunting. That was why Harry spent as much time as possible out of the house, wandering around and thinking about the end of the holidays.
That's good. You gotta be outside touching grass. That's good.
Where he could see a tiny ray of hope. When September came, can you scroll? Thank you. When September came, he could be going off to secondary school, and for the first time in his life, he wouldn't be with Dooley.
That's timer. That's
Dudley. I think that's Dudley.
timer.
Okay, do not be me.
Nah, you gotta get gone, sister. Nah, you gotta get gone. You said pivot. You said pivot. Instead of privet or privet. I don't know if it's privet or privet. You said Dooley instead of Dudley. You gotta get gone, sister. You said what you say again, bro? You said some shit. I'm not gonna hold you.
I feel chat.
You said some
Get
shit.
2 mess ups. Y'all think that's more than 2?
Everybody say nice things.
Way more than 2.
Everybody say nice.
Way more than 2. Brother.
Be nice.
The very first one was the 1. Was that 7? Fries.
That was not. It was like 3.
Fries, babe. I'm so
No,
fries,
wait, come back.
It was like 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? 6, 7, maybe 8.
Wait, no.
Fries.
Fries, bro. Cooked. Gone.
Get you.
I'm sharing screen.
Who next?
Ooh, bro, can somebody take this? Babe! $100 still on the table, bro. Can somebody take this? Somebody
let's
take
get
the
it.
$100 so I can end, please.
Alright, let me take it. Let me
Just
take
saying,
it.
knock this out for me, please.
Zoom in. Let me take the 100. Let me take
Let's
it.
go.
Got you.
Alright, cool. Where should I start at? I'll just start from anywhere. You know. GAF. What the hell just happened, man? Why you just click your own self, bruh? Watch out. Okay, where I'm starting at. Okay. No thanks, said Harry. The poor toilets. Nah, man, I think I zoomed it too close. No thanks, said Harry. The poor toilets never had anything as horrible as your head down it. It might be sick. Then he ran before Dudley could work out what he'd said. One day in July, Aunt Petunia took Dudley to London to buy his Smeltings uniform, leaving Harry at Mrs. Figg's. Mrs. Figg's wasn't as bad as usual. It turned out she'd broken her leg tripping over one of her cats, and she didn't seem quite. Oh my god.
Gangsta.
Alright, let's go. 3.
Wait, I gotta wait. What do I read?
No.
The top. There was a horrible smell in the kitchen.
Oh, you sharing screen. Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Alright, go.
There was a horrible smell in the kitchen. The next morning when Harry went in for breakfast, it seemed to be coming from a large metal tub in the sink. He went to have a look. The tub was full of what looked like dirty rags swimming in gray water. What's this, he asked. Aunt Petunia, her lips tightened as they always... I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, come on, gang.
Wait, I can keep going?
Go ahead. That's
Oh.
one. You do.
Yeah, he was flawless. I ain't gonna lie, he was flawless. Boom. So far.
Good.
Okay. As they always did if he dared to ask a question. Your new school uniform, she said. Harry looked in the bowl again. Oh, he said. I didn't realize it had to be so wet. What?
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, what is going on, bro? Yes, new generation alert. Yo, you're gonna get a whole lot of these hiccups, bro. Cause some of these things, you know what I'm saying, they do be sounding kind of sideways, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they sound sideways. It has to get so wet, like you might just like, yo, get stuck, bro. Like, whoa. And then just reveal, you know what I'm saying, reveal your mind, you know what I'm saying, that's all the way in the gutter, bro. Get your shit out that gutter. What are you doing, bro? Bro, come on, bro. What are you doing, dog? Get your mind out the gutter. You know why I'm saying this? I'm saying this because now you'll find maybe an important, you know what I'm saying? Because he can read, right? He can't read. He just got his mind all the way deep in the gutter to a point where, like, he might read something that goes, it must be very wet. Make it so wet. It's like, and then he gets stuck, right? Because he has the potential to probably, you know, be in front of people reading. That's like his reading skill. But if his mind is all the way in the gutter, he might like get stuck saying some stuff, and then people might figure out what kind of person you are, bro. And then they might not, you know. They might not trust you with their retirement funds. You running it because, like, what? This guy, what? I'm saying, my fault though. Continue. Let's continue, gang.
Oh.
Don't be stupid, snapped Aunt Petunia. I'm dyeing some of Doodley's old things gray for you. It'll look just like everyone else's when I finish. Harry seriously doubted this, but thought it was best not to argue. He sat down at the table and tried not to think about how he was going to look on his first day at Stonewall High, like he was wearing bits of old elephant skin probably. Ooh. Doodley and Uncle Vernon came in both with wrinkled noses because...
Nah, he cool though. Another Rakai, bro. Did you just rope in another Rakai? Let me see that. Another Rakai lookalike? What is this? What is going on, bro? Why is everybody kind of look like Rakai from Gen Alpha, bro? What? I swear to God, like, this is like the second guy that looks like Rakai that he got on here, bro. Maybe that's why niggas can't read. Alright.
Because of
Fries. Unless you
Did you just ban him? Yo, Rod, bro, chill, bro.
get away with Petunia twice,
Oh,
then you come right down and say, you didn't say Vernon.
what do you say?
Fries. Yo, 125 on
What do
the
you say?
plate.
I don't think he was bad. He was that bad. I don't think it was that bad.
125 on the plate. I'm gonna keep it being. He
What?
better than y'all thought. He a young nigga.
Yeah, he cool. Like, he's smooth.
He reading at his grade level. That's a young nigga right there. 125 on the plate. 125 on the plate. 125 on the plate.
25 on the plate.
And cuz it's the same, hell no. He did good. I'm taking that. Say no more, Lethal. Lethal say he taking this 125. Let's do it. If you fail, it's going to 150 though.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready, bro?
Let's hear it, man.
Yeah, you can hear me good?
Yeah. Take this
Ready?
125, Maud.
You ready?
Say no more.
Alright, bet. Alright, hold up. Let me get you to the top of a chapter. Let's get it. Top of chapter 4. Let's
Boom,
get it.
They knocked again.
Go.
Chapter 4. Boom. They knocked again. Dudley jerked awake. Where's the cannon?
Boom. I think we have our winner, Rod. He actually pronounced Dudley correctly, bro. Dudley, bro.
He said stupidly. There was a crash behind them, and Uncle Vernon came skidding into the room. He was holding a rifle in his hands. Now they knew what had been in the long, thin package he had brought with them. Who's there? He shouted. I warn you, I'm armed. There was a pause. Then, smash!
Whoa.
The door was hit with such a force that it swung clean off its hinges, and with a deafening crash landed flat on the floor. A giant of a man was standing in the doorway. His face was almost completely hidden by a long, shaggy mane of hair and a wild, tangled beard. But you can make out his eyes, glinting like black beetle under all the hair.
That his at the end there? Nah, bro. Rod, man, come on, bro. Like, he got it. You know what I'm saying? Besides that his at the end, and the one stutter, literally one stutter. Not even a stutter. Yeah, it was a stutter. It was a hiccup, right? It was, yeah, hiccup. And then he doubted himself. So he kind of took a long pause. But I don't think that counts because he paused right after a period point, right? But then here's why I'll give him this though. God, come on, bro. Give him the. You know why though? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm giving him like a small kind of round of applause, kind of like a cheer. It's because he's punctuating, bro. Like he understands the punctuation, right? There's an exclamation mark. He exclamates, bro. He's wait. What do exclamation marks mean again? No, he yells, he shouts, he emphasis. Fuck. That's the word I was looking for. Emphasis. You know, he says the word with emphasis. You know, the word is written in all caps. He does what he needs to do there. He stops at a period point. You know what I'm saying? Understands the comma. And so therefore, when he's telling it, you sort of he sort of merges with like just telling the story instead of reading it, right? I mean, y'all could tell the difference between somebody who's reading something to you versus somebody who's, for example, performing it, right? Performing the script versus reading the script. While you're supposed to make it sound real. That's what I'm getting at, right? You make it sound real, right? Quotation points, quotation marks do sound like, you know, somebody is saying something, right? Verbatim type shit. He cool.
The keeper of the keys. The giant squeezed his way into the hut.
What did you do, bro?
The keeper of the keys. The giant squeezed his way into the hut.
Nice.
The fuck, Rod, bro? What are you doing, dog? Nah, Rod, what are you doing, dog? What are you doing? You messing up, bro. I ain't gonna lie at this point, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Be honest, bro. You ain't trying to give that money away to nobody. Yeah, you ain't trying to give that money away. You know what? I get it, bro. I should, like, I don't think I should have been disinvested. You know what I'm saying? But, shit. You tripping.
Damn, he had it too. Y'all know how to read.
Boy, he did have it, bro. What are you saying?
It be those one.
Bro, like, okay, let me just get one thing straight. You didn't clarify the difficulty level then, right? You didn't clarify. You should have specified that, okay, more than 2 mistakes, right? More than 2 stutters, more than 1 whatever, right? You didn't clarify, bro.
Words.
Bro, do you know how hard it is to get the punctuation right when you're reading, as you're reading IRT in real time?
Just show you why Kai gotta search them little 1 words up. Kai. Damn,
Yo.
had it. You got me, Kai?
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, is that 150? Can you take this cheese?
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, bet.
Let's see,
He said
Kai.
for sure, let's do it.
I got A plus in English.
Alright, bet. Alright, cool.
No one
And I know
asked.
you out here, so we gonna lock in while I'm out here too. Alright.
Say no more.
Chapter 5. Alright, boom. Turn me up. Go.
Harry woke up early the next morning. Dream. Tap, tap, tap. All right. Knocking on the door. Harry thought his heart was sinking, but he still didn't open his eyes. It had such a good dream. Tap, tap, tap. All right. Harry mumbled. I'm getting up. He sat up and Hadrid's heavy coat fell on him. The hut was full of sunlight. The storm was over. Hadrid himself was asleep and collapsed.
This is the difference that I'm talking about with this guy and that previous dude. Previous guy sounded smoother than this, way smoother than this. Previous dude, bro, you could like see the play in your head. This guy like tap tap tap. All right, here, remember, I'm getting up. Set up. Harry, heavy coat. Put on him. The hut was full of sunlight. The storm was over. Harry himself was asleep on the collapsed sofa. Like, what are we doing?
Sofa, and there was an owl wrapping its claw on the window.
Rod. You cut the other people off. Why don't you just cut it off right here then?
A newspaper held him back.
Thank you. Get it gone, bro. Get it out of here, bro. That ain't it. That ain't it, buddy.
That nigga said rap.
That ain't it, buddy.
How you lose to rapping?
Rapping. Yo, Kai is still reading in the background. Hold on. Kai is still reading
Buddy,
in
you
Rod's
had it. What the
background.
hell? Y'all know how to read.
Yo, look. That man's still going crazy. Look, Kai right there, huh? Yo, he look like he reading fast too. That nigga lips going. Pause. Look at that.
Yo,
You trying to get through the page as
you
fast
take
as
this
possible.
150?
Nobody taking this goddamn 150, man. I'm telling
Yo,
you.
you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you take this 150?
Yo,
nah.
easy money. Easy money. Every single trick.
Man,
Alright.
stupid.
Can you
Every
see my
single
screen?
trick. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I can see your screen.
Alright. Let's get it started, man. We're gonna start in 3, 2,
Alright,
1.
lock in.
Hold on. Is my camera on?
Oh my god.
That. You ready?
Alright, I'm ready. I'm
2,
ready.
1, go.
Right. Harry's last month with the Dursleys wasn't fun. True. Dudley was now scared of Harry. He wouldn't stay in the same room. while Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon didn't shut Harry in his cupboard, force him to do anything, or shout at him. In fact, they didn't speak to him at all, half terrified, half furious. They acted as though any chair with Harry in it were empty. Although this was an improvement in many ways, it did become a bit depressing after a while. I ain't gonna lie, why the fuck my heart beating? Harry kept this.
Nah, medic disqualification. Where did you read how to put my heart beat? Where did you read any of that? Rod.
Harry kept to his room with his new owl for company. He had decided to call Hedwig, a name he had found in the history of magic. Word to my mother, my heart is beating, and I've been reading since I was a kid.
He's still going on about a beating heart, bro. I don't see no beating of a heart in the text.
His school books were very interesting.
Bro,
he lay on his bed reading late into the night. Hedwig swooping in and out of the open window as he pleased.
Cut it!
Why is my heart beating?
Oh my God, Rod. Wait, why you took so long to cut it? Rod. New game. That was offensive. Listen. Yeah.
Niggas wasting their time.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. And you wasted my time by making that nigga my time. Now who the fuck next?
None of us can read.
None of them can. I'm telling you, bro. You basically ain't trying to let go of that money, bro. Be honest, bro. You ain't trying to let go of that cheese, bro. Gotta be honest, gang.
175 on the plate.
Oh no, you ain't trying to let go of that shit. Hold on, man. Rod, be honest.
Take 175.
Rod. Where you at? Hold on.
Who could read for 1 minute?
Bro, you cap. You ain't trying to.
$175.
You ain't trying to let go of none of that. Why is this man cap? Look at him eating all that cap ass food. That cap ass band-aid over your face. Man, you be capping, Rod. Nah, but I'll fuck with you though. I'll mess with you, Rod. You cool peoples. Saying. Just, you know, you ain't even explained to me that it was supposed to be on this difficulty level. You know what I'm saying? I would have never been lenient on neighbors in the first place. Facts. Saying.
Duke said dread pop.
I ain't gonna lie, what chips you eating?
2 more fails and nobody get money, bro.
2 more fails?
That's crazy. Come on, y'all.
You know what? Quick little word from our sponsors then. Since you can't make up your mind whether or not you're giving away the cheese. Rod, what the